Racing the clock, racing for freedom, America. 6 a.m. Okay. All right, sunrise. That's beautiful. All right, we're going to turn the car back on. We're going to take a look. Oh, that's the wrong button. I'm going to see if I can get... They want it at 1 p.m. on Monday. Okay. But are we going to get there by 1 p.m. on Monday? Nope, we're going to be a little late with our delivery, folks, which is unusual. I don't normally show up late, but that's okay. That's okay. We needed the rest, and I wanted us to drive where we can view the daylight. So we're just going to flip around here, us and our giant tank, and get back on the open road. Just got to double check. I've got a message from my lady love. Probably trying to convince me to buy a mower. Yep, a mower. No, that does not look like a kind of mower I would appreciate. Always picking the strangest mowing equipment and stuff. That's the one who has to use it. Not my style. What if there's any virtual landscaping games I could play on here for you folks? Watching a dad mow the lawn in VR. I mean, well, not VR, but in a do people do that? Do people just have so much of a need to just, experience dad life vicariously so that they can watch us, do stuff? I think so. I think there's a market for it, clearly. I mean, the whole branding's building up. I am thinking of doing a spin-off channel on my YouTubes where it's, Drinks with a Dad Named Cobra or Drinks with Cobra, in which, I do a weekly drop where I drink a beer and review beer. Maybe a weekly drop where I drink and review some whiskey. Although that's a lot more expensive, so I might just do the beer one. I love whiskey, but man, we can't be buying. I need to be bringing in some more Twitch or YouTube monies if I'm going to fund a weekly whiskey review, folks. But I live in the Pacific Northwest. Beer, there's so many types of beer, even just in town here. That would be easy to do at a much more affordable budget. Everybody's passing me on the right here, making it very hard for me. Right lane ends. Well, the right lane ends anyways, folks, so we're staying in the right lane. Let's try out some of the cinema cans. We got the wheel cam. Nice. Rear view cam. Look at these clouds on the horizon, folks. Okay, let's start slowing down. Something's going on up here. Looks like construction. Oh no, are they going to detour us? Okay, it looks like the kind of construction where they're just going to have some lights and we just get a small bypass here. Okay, that's not so bad. Because I was worried that we were going to get a detour. We're already going to be a little late on this delivery.
Go straight on.
There we go. And now we slowly try to get back up to 70 miles an hour. 65 miles an hour. We keep changing the speed limit on us. We got a lot of traffic here. 55 miles an hour. Now, I will say one thing that I've appreciated so far about this part of Texas that we're driving through, folks, is that there is a ton, and I mean a ton, of gas stations and truck stops we've seen so far. And as a pretend truck driver, I appreciate that.
Keep left.
Some states it's a lot harder for us to find a place to rest and fuel up, but not here in Texas. They got us covered.
Turn left.
Texas does strike me as a trucker-friendly state. Because it's a big state, so you definitely need your truck drivers. And they just kind of fit the whole vibe of that Texas brand of Americana. Get 80 with no restriction for us trucks? Oh, decadent. Decadent. I wonder if we kick it up to 85. We're going to experiment with speeding a little bit, folks, assuming we can stay on the freeway long enough to take advantage of it. Can I shave off some of our time by going a little bit faster without accruing too many fines? I mean, the job pays $24,000, so we can afford a few fines. On the other hand, oh, that's not the button I wanted, folks. I apologize for that. On the other hand, this is no. We do not accelerate that fast. One of these days, I'll take some of all this sweet money we're earning, folks, and buy us a better truck, and that assumes that I know anything about what makes a good truck. More power. All the truck ratings are in, statistics of things that I just don't know about.
Keep left.
And I can hear you right now. You're like, well, yeah, you just learn about it. Just learn the things. And I got too much to do to learn that much about trucks. Look, I just want to drive around in a virtual world and have a good time. I don't need to understand, train differentials or whatever, and gear ratios. Now, if you want to teach me stuff about Python, machine learning, data science, okay, now that interests me. For the use of AI to generate music and entertainment. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Gotta be careful, folks. We are about to hit 80, so that means we're going to start speeding here, assuming the truck can get up to speed. Pull over into the fast lane. Now, I don't normally recommend speeding in real life. Although I know that they went and they did exactly what I feared, which is they changed the speed limit on me. Now they're changing it again. 75 for a moment, and then back up to 80. But, on the freeways, traffic often goes about 5 miles faster, which is funny, because everybody's like, oh, it's just 5 miles above the speed limit. I'm like, yeah, but, everybody could chill out. We don't need to be in a rush. I say, as I speed virtually. Oh, jeez. That was excitement. And now I'm shedding tons of speed because all the cars up ahead of me got all confused by that. So we lost all of that acceleration ramp up, folks. Be nice to truck drivers. Don't pull in front of them and slow down like that unless you have to. Ooh, we've got some nice rock faces here, where they've just carved the road through these hills. Okay. I'm digging it. Well, I think so far we've maybe made up 4 minutes of time total. Except for I think we just lost a bunch of time because of that police blockade causing traffic to slow down. Yeah, being passed on the right because I'm not out accelerating local traffic. What you gonna do? you know, it's nice. I don't think we're going to have a too hot of a day here, folks. I'm up here in the northwest Washington. And it's been a sweltering start of the week earlier this week. But it's calmed down some finally, which is nice. Because it's still spring. It's not summer yet. Like, we don't need summer-level weather. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, Cobra, it was only like 80. 80 is a lot around here because we don't have the infrastructure designed for that kind of weather. Most people don't have air conditioning, and if they do, it's not set up yet. You know, a lot of work does, but not every work does. 80 is a lot warmer when you're in an area that's not designed to handle that. Come on, the adaptive cruise control is killing me with everybody's traffic behavior here. Trying to catch up some speed, folks, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. There's just too much traffic. This traffic pattern is very dense. 318 miles to go to Victoria. And here we are slogging through just the worst kind of traffic conditions. And I say the worst kind of traffic conditions because they won't let me speed aggressively. But they're also not really going the speed limit. A bunch of this traffic is driving below 80 miles an hour, which makes me wonder if the AI is having a problem or if there's some sort of like traffic condition that's triggered them all to do that. Or if there's a degree of variability, but like, man, the slow lane is going slow. It's very interesting. Just saw a plane fly by. Looks like we got an airport in the region. The little airport there, not necessarily a big one from the looks of it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. A little high school. Oh, that's cool. At least a sporting field for a school. Nice. We got a bunch of birds going on here. Above something. Another big old American flag. I wonder what's up there. Another parking area coming up. We're just going to keep going. We're well rested. We got enough gas. Pretty sure we have enough of a range to get where we're going. Oh, come on. The adaptive cruise control just stomped on the brake there. Yeah, I run into that a lot where you get into some traffic zones. And the downside is without the adaptive cruise control, a lot of times you'll just slam right into the car ahead of you. You know, you get a tight traffic pattern like this, the AI traffic just slows down. The same thing happens in real life a lot. But in real life, I'm not driving a big truck, so I can recover the speed faster. But in this game, when you're trying to make deliveries on time and stuff in a big truck, that can really set you back. But I see we have a whole pile of big rigs ahead of us. Very dense. There's like 6 of them. And the ones in the fast lane aren't even going the speed limit. I mean, not that the ones in the slow lane are either. A bunch of them pulled off, though, at this exit, so hopefully that helps out. Well, this car's not letting me over. They are being aggressive. Okay. Traffic pattern's opening up. Let's see if we can't slip past some of these guys, make up a little time. We'll make it up sometime, folks. We've got the clock back down to Monday at 2:18, 2:17. It's hovering right around there. That's a good sign. We were up to Monday at like 2:30 or so. So we are making back time. But I need to override this cruise control more and just kind of stomp on the gas because it is not cooperating when people pull in front of us. It has a very generous lead range. Okay, we got it down to about 215. Nice, nice. Aggressive wibbly wobbly driving. So between traffic conditions, the grades of the roads, and how heavy this truck, the tank is we're pulling, it's funny to watch as we struggle to get even all the way up to the full 80 miles an hour. Like, not that you necessarily normally want your big rigs barreling down the road at 80 miles an hour, but if they're allowed to, it is interesting to think about how hard it is for them to get up to speed, depending on what's going on. All right. Oh. We're just blowing past people here. So, look at this. AI wreck. And then just everybody slowed down. So it looks like something pulled in front of that big rig, and he slowed down. Oh yeah, look at this, folks. We're making back time. We've got 180 miles to go. I don't know if we'll be able to get that clock back below 1, which is when they expected the delivery. We're getting there. But yeah, no, the traffic is rough. Somebody cut off that one of those trucks, and that led to a fender bender, and then it just snarled up all the traffic there. Lots of these big radio towers all over the state. I noticed them way more than I would notice them normally. That's interesting. Now we're in full-blown speeding territory. We're tempting the traffic gods on how aggressive would they be with us for going 5 miles over. The speeding meter is at a full red. Oh, we gotta slow down to 75. Got another slowdown coming up. We're gonna try 70 though. Again, we're gonna keep speeding. See if we can't continue to carve time down. So far, we've carved 30 minutes off of our delivery expectation window. So that gets us closer to our target. They expect it by 1:07. I don't know if we can shave another hour off, but we sure can try, folks. But we got to be careful about how much we speed, because those fines are not cheap. Dispatch is yelling at me that the customer expects delivery very soon. We're going to get a poor rating on this. I can feel it, folks. Which is, normally we're quite on time, but that double sleep to try to catch up the clock so we could drive in the day, they're punishing us for that. That'll teach us, folks.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Keep right, and then turn right. Uh-oh, we've got an exit coming up. Let's see what we got here, folks.
Turn right.
Turning right.
Keep left.
Okay, they want us to take this at a 35. We are zipping through it much faster than that, folks. All right, we successfully made the transition. Okay, again, we're down under 2 o'clock. We just might do this, folks. As we've got a lo-fi beat in the background, and we're racing the clock. Racing the clock. Race of freedom, America racing. Meanwhile, I just noticed that the lo-fi beat we were just listening to is called Action and is not a very actiony song at all. Now, Bubbly tells me that she has second breakfast. Bubbly, what is your second breakfast? Do we need to be jealous? There's a loan installation payment. Okay, okay. Taco Bell.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I mean, isn't the only Taco Bell all the way over on Sunset? Do you live over by Sunset?
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
High-speed right turn! We knocked over a sign, folks, but that's okay. That sign deserved it. Oh, but it came to you. Bubbly. You're paying that premium for that Uber goodness. Well, unless your boyfriend, gentleman partner came home with Taco Bell, bringing it to you as a form of second breakfast. In which case, that's kind of like cheating, but I respect that. Kind of nice, kind of nice. Looks like we got a taco plate. Look, Bubbly's talking about taco. Look at that on the left, folks. Tacos. How did you know, Bubbly? How did you know? Now I also want tacos. I don't know how we're going to do burgers and tacos today, folks. I mean, that means I have to leave the house. Wait for the lights to switch. Oh, this light is killing me. Come on, man. We were making up so much good time. Don't ruin this deliver for me. Give my lights. Burgers for lunch, tacos for dinner. Well, I'm going to be going to friends to run a vampire game tonight. So, I'm hoping they're in the taco mood. But they are lovely hosts. See, look, folks, Taco Kingdom. Taco Kingdom! I've never seen a place called Taco Kingdom, but all hail the Taco King. Okay. Well, we've got some burgers over here and some donuts.
Then turn left.
Man, this little town is doing it. They're like, hey man, we get it. You've been on the road. Do you want snacks? Do you want food? We've got different foods. Oh, I just let all my velocity bleed off and I had a green. I'm just gonna take it. This yellow is turning. No fine though, thank goodness. We're far enough in. But anyhow, as I was saying, hopefully we'll get some tacos tonight. We'll see. It depends what the hosts have in mind. Always a surprise. Got a red light coming up here, folks. Oh, they're killing us.
Go straight on.
Give me a green. Give me a green. There is no reason for this red. On. They're just sitting here at an empty. Timed lights drive me crazy, folks. No. Everybody's red. Oh, except for the turn. The empty turn lanes are green. Ah. Now again, that's exactly the sort of behavior, folks, that in real life, as a father, I expect you all to behave on. If you leave slightly earlier to get to your destination, you won't have that kind of stress. But even if the traffic is working against you, just don't, you know. Anybody need a shed? We've got some sort of shed depot going on over here. Or you could join that fad of transforming sheds into little houses, which I don't personally recommend. There's a lot of difficulties to that sort of thing. insulation and such and things for that they're not really designed for. But oh man, the traffic gods have put us already back above 2, folks. We were down in like the 155 range, and now we're being betrayed. You know, we're just gonna... Should we get reckless? Should we get a little reckless, folks? Look at all this traffic. Oh, I just want to dive out to that other lane over there and see if I can get around these cars. All of these cars are driving under the speed limit. We've lost 10 minutes of in-game time from those series of lights.
Go straight on.
That was... Don't do that in real life, folks. Don't do that. I swerved out the oncoming traffic, across a double yellow, to run a yellow light in order to try to make up some lost time. Alright, and then just weaving in and out of these trucks. We're just going to zoom up the shoulder here to pass a couple of these guys. Yeah. We're getting rebellious here, folks. We're going into the danger zone. You know, I just don't have the voice for it to deliver that quite like... Oh, 8%. Okay. That's $900 there. That was... I just hit it. You know, we were doing pretty good, folks, so you have to admit it. Look at that. We're still on there. We didn't make up enough time to really make it worth all the shenanigans. Man, those stoplights killed us. Oh well. Yeah, this delivery is going to be late, but I was hoping to keep it down to be under an hour late. And between all of these random unnecessary stops. Is my GPS named Beta, not Data? I think technically my GPS is named Gary or Greg, but that is a wonderful Stardate supplemental reference. Oh, hi, officer. I am sure glad you did not see the extremely foolhardy driving I was doing earlier. Like, if you saw a truck doing that in real life, that truck could get pulled over so fast. Drive responsibly, folks. Eat your vegetables. Whispering's back. Whispering, you did not miss any reckless driving or shenanigans. There was certainly nothing sketchy or illegal going on. It's just been, honestly, a boring, regular drive. Oh man, it's 70 and these cars are driving slow. Look at this, folks. We've lost 20 minutes of delivery time due to these traffic conditions. Oh, we got a wreck up here or a pullover. Jeez, the game hates me. Victoria discovered. Now, so what we learned, folks, is that the double sleep, while it does provide us with beautiful daytime, oh, look, another sporting field, another high school. Wow. Viewers, did any of you go to that high school here in Victoria?
And then
Tell us a story about it if you have. Drop a story in the doobly-doo, or if you're here watching live, drop it in the chat. Now, Whispering, did you go to La Fine's for donuts? Like, are you and Kyle now eating donuts? Look at that little flag over there waving the breeze for that gas station. That just adds a touch of realism that I respect. Yep, okay. Well, now I'm mad, because now I want donuts. But due to my streaming commitments, I just have to stick it out. And that's what I get for stirring up breakfast conversations during the stream, folks. Another stoplight! I'm losing all this. You would have brought you one, but trying to get back to work. No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. You know, gotta meet those work responsibilities. Come on, lights. Alright, there we go.
Keep left, and then exit left.
Bubbly's bragging at not having any responsibilities today. No work
Exit
responsibilities. That sounds nice. Well, I mean, I don't work today. Aside from the streaming commitments I make to y'all. And I need to get enough streaming in so I have plenty of content for all of you lovely YouTube viewers. How you doing out there, YouTube folks? Because I know some of you consume the show this way. Up to 23 subscribers over there on the YouTubes, folks. You Twitch viewers have got to step your game up. There's only like 13 followers now here in Twitch.
Go straight on.
But the YouTube's been paying off a little bit better as far as overall. Although if you look at the numbers you need in order to get a Twitch following that might actually involve some sort of payout, theoretically those numbers aren't as bad. But that's okay. Right now, this is just a hobby for fun. Although I do like the idea of perhaps we'll be lucky enough to get ourselves to some point where we actually generate a little bit of revenue. I don't understand the world of Twitch marketing, but that's okay. Strip ball. I know part of it's just putting in the hours, and that's why YouTube has succeeded more, because the YouTube channel, I have been uploading daily for a little while now, and I'm seeing successes on there. As far as Twitch, you know, as you guys know, I stream 1, maybe 2 days a week, and I have a more limited streaming window. Ideally speaking, you know, being able to stream on evenings, 2 or 3 hours a night with certain kinds of games would
Keep left,
definitely
and then turn left.
build up more of a following, but that's all right, folks. This is again a dad talking about, you know, the couldas, the wouldas, the maybes of life, but
Turn left.
sometimes you just don't have those opportunities. You gotta work with what you got, and that's okay. Life's not fair. Eat your vegetables. Do what you can. Make friends with other streamers and non-streamers. But then you have to have the time to spend in other channels trying to chat folks up and try to convince people to come over to your channel. I mean, because like it feels like a no-no to advertise a $1,400 red light violation. Come on.
Get ready to turn
I think there was
right.
a cop literally right behind us, folks, though. So that's what we get.
Turn right.
Where do they want this? Looks like our drop-off indicator's way over here. Did y'all order a big tank of some sort? I have a big tank of some sort.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Where do y'all want this tank? Oh, that doesn't look so bad. We can do that. Now we're a little late, folks, so we are going to deliver it, though, just to see if a little bit of extra experience for this makes up for our terrible delivery time. Late! Dun dun dun!